Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of a legendary adventure that, in a lot of places, has been called the Tomb of Horrors for Deadlands, the Weird West. I'm talking about none other than the Night Train, written by the legendary John Goff. Now, Mr. Goff has been nice enough to give us a soundbite for tonight, and I'm going to save it because it's only when characters die. Now, as this is a one-shot, there's going to be a good chance of folks dying tonight, so don't get your panties in a twist or anything, because it'll probably happen. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and do the introductions. I myself, I'll pop myself up a little more accurately on the screen here. I'm Marshall James, or GM James, or whatever you want to call me. And I'm the one in charge of the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table. I will be telling this tale tonight with the help of my friends. Next up, we have, we'll go to ALek. ALek, why don't you tell us about yourself?
ALek, relatively new to tabletop games, but enjoying the Savage World game itself here. Character I'm going to be playing as is Eric, or Lucky, or as others might want to call him, Unlucky.
All right. From Eric, we're going to go over to CeCe. CeCe, tell us about your character.
Alrighty, so my character is Josie Cornish. She is a bit of a saleswoman. A little bit of wheeling and dealing in her past.
Alrighty. From there, we're going to head on over to Mr. Mike. Whoops, I accidentally removed him from the stage like an idiot.
I mean, you should be used to my voice around here, but tonight I'm going to be talking a little bit more like this. I'm John Smith. That might be my given name, but that is the name that I am given. I'm just a gambler. That's all.
All right. And we also have three special guests joining the Knights tonight. First up, from the Dimension Door podcast, we have Zach. Zach, go ahead and... Oh, it's not going to let me... There it goes. Zach, go ahead and tell us about yourself and your character.
Myself, yeah, I'm an editor and a sound designer and a composer, but my character, what he did for a living was he was a miner. But now he's not a miner anymore because he's dead. But he's not really dead. He just has, he should be dead, but he's not dead because of some particular divine intervention.
All right. From Zach, we are going to go to Eric from Norse Foundry.
Hey, I'm Eric with Norse Foundry. I will be playing Malcolm Dredd. He is a little worse for wear looking gunslinger outlaw out from Missouri way. He's a little less healthy than he should be. Yeah, he's dead too.
All right.
Good to have you.
And then we have the legendary Mr. Allen.
Hello. My name is Alan Blount.
You're coming through staticky again, Alan.
Okay, gotta get rid of this then. Continue with someone
There you
else.
go. No, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm back. Okay. Hi, my name is Alan Blount. I'm going to be playing Ben. My family died when we had escaped to the Far East. And when they had died in the Far East, I was taken in by a temple. So I know the way of slapping you upside your head if you get in my way while I'm trying to do something. But I'm here to help.
All right. And last and most certainly not least, the amazing Candace the Magnificent.
Howdy, y'all. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I am here as Calivan Pelt, who is a blessed, and she believes in the beautiful sincerity and power of the Great Pumpkin.
Not going to lie, Candace, I've been looking forward to that. All right. So our show tonight is brought to you by our usual sponsor, Poppets Coffee at poppetscoffee.com. If you love good coffee, they are definitely the ones who have supplied my coffee tonight. And now we are going to step right in to the adventure. Now, all of you are part of a troubleshooting team for the Twilight Legion. For those of you at home who don't know, the Twilight Legion is a semi-secret organization that looks into the troubles that's happening all across the Old West. All the reports of monsters and things that go bump in the night and anything involving new science that goes awry. Currently, the Legion has y'all heading down to Southwest Texas on reports of entire towns becoming ghost towns literally overnight. And as everything opens up, y'all find yourself at a small little watering hole for trains called Barlow Station. And as you guys ride up to the station, well, everything just doesn't look right. Nobody greets you. You don't hear any of the usual animal calls because normally stations like this, they have at least somebody there to run the place when trains are coming. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some heroes down, and then I'm going to pull everybody to this map here because it's a pretty fine looking map that I helped create, or I created myself from using Arkenforge. And let me get everybody out here.
Let's see.
All right. Let me move over here to the camera page. So that way I can zip things out and everybody can see stuff the way it needs to be seen. All right. So as y'all roll up on this station, it's quiet. Too quiet. You hear the wind howling across the plains. There's kind of a creaking noise, and from the watering station's water tower, just kind of swaying back and forth in the wind. And there's also this sense of dread sitting right at the bottom of your gullet, kind of like you swallowed a slug and it's just sitting down there. And I'll go ahead and hand things off to y'all. And let's see what y'all want to do.
Well, first off, I would like the game to be unpaused.
Oh, valid.
And gonna get me off of these tracks. And
That's a good idea.
That's just somebody's window.
Yep, that looks into looks like the station master's house. Let me bring my notes up here. Now, the station master's shack, as you're looking in, this window right back here, as you're looking through that window, it looks like this one's been shattered and glass is laying all over the floor in here. And you don't see anybody, but to get much more, you'll have to head on inside and take a look.
Well, I do believe that is what I shall do.
How about the rest of y'all?
Josie's gonna follow him in as well.
I think Kala stands just outside, keeping an eye on everybody, waiting for anyone to call back up.
Well, we should be digging for clues.
All right.
Draw my pistol, walk this way.
So
shoot.
As y'all get close to that door, before John opened it, John, you notice that there are deep grooves marring the door and the walls around it. And as you guys are kind of spreading out around this building, y'all notice that looks like there's these deep grooves all around the two windows as well.
Anybody know what kind of critter causes these things?
Bears.
Is there a check we could roll to know?
I got bear problems at this one?
Yeah, make a survival roll at -4. Oh, and looks like Mr. Smith is going to be using the Foundry dice tonight. Same with
Wow.
Josie.
It's just easier for my character because I got stuff that's math.
Well, I wish I hadn't.
All right. So I'm going to scroll back here and take a look at all these here rolls. Coming in with a -3, we got John Smith. John, you have no idea what could cause that.
Definitely
Then
not deer.
We're going to skip over Josie. Eric? Lucky. Sorry, Lucky.
Oh, sorry.
We've got a player named Eric and a character named Eric. Not going to get confusing at all.
Nope, not at all. So Lucky, you're not sure what caused them, but these are definitely claw marks. But as far as you know, there's nothing in this area that could cause claw marks that deep. Malcolm got a -2, so he has no clue.
What claw
And
marks?
Kayla doesn't know either. But let's go back to Josie. Josie, y'all are certain that this is either a lion or a tiger.
Y'all, I'm pretty sure that this is a lion or a tiger. I've never seen such deep scratches.
Oh my.
Your mic again, Alan. Go ahead, cuss it up. We can't hear you right now.
All the way out here, are you sure about that? Josie, I don't think that there's any kind of animals like that around here.
I'm gonna draw my gun just to be safe.
I don't know, have you seen those, whatchamacallit, circuses or something? We tend to have those. It could be loose.
All right. So, John, as you walk in, you see over by the bed where that table is, laying on the ground, there is what appears to be a Colt Navy. It's got the loading gate open, and scattered around it are 6 unspent 36 caliber rounds, as well as 2 expended shells.
Do you happen to see any bullet holes or anything that would have been hit by them shells?
That would be a notice check.
Well,
And while he's doing that, the music y'all hear in the background, it's some really nice, creepy music made by an artist by the name of Mayu, M-Y-U-U, if y'all are interested in picking up his stuff. Really good stuff.
well, that's a 10, so that's a success with a raise.
So as you're looking around and everybody else is kind of looking around outside, you notice that there are 4 bullet holes kind of in the wall here and over here, 4 total between the 2. There's also what appears to be a little bit of blood spatter, real light, right off this way, right up here to the north of the bed.
Well, I don't know about lions, tigers, or bears, but I do know that there's some blood. And this is a bit troublesome.
You going to move over so that way others can come in and take a look as well?
Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. And
Josie's gonna have a peek around.
I'm going to pick up that gun.
All right. I will add it to your sheet.
I'm not going to use it. I'm going to Now, I know we said we're with the Twilight Legion. How well
Yep.
do we know each other?
You all know that you're agents and you've been on the road for about a week together.
Okay. Well, in that case, while other people are taking a look, see, I'm going to take this gun around back.
Okay.
Marshall, as I'm seeing the blood in here and I'm trying to calculate the deep grooves, does it look like as much as a bear attack where it's like painting the walls and the floor, or does it look kind of more
Give me a survival or a healing check. Your choice.
unskilled either way?
Here it comes. Ooh, there's an ace. There's another ace.
Oh,
Look at that. Total of 8, giving you a raise. So as you're looking, the blood itself is definitely no more than a day old.
okay.
And it looks like something lapped up the blood after it was spilled. The only blood that remains is that which had soaked into the wooden floor prior to it being lapped up.
Don't like that. Whatever this was seemed to be bloodthirsty. Looks like a goddamn mess in here. Or at least there was one before someone had a feast.
I told you it's probably a tiger or a lion. They like to play with their food and they love blood.
I mean, there'd at least be paw prints if that were the case, but there's nothing I see here. Some spatter and little else. They're cannibals around these parts.
That would be a common knowledge roll with a -4.
Well, that's happening. I'm going to make a deal with the devil. I'm casting object reading with my deal. Looking to spend 4 power points on it, so I got to get at least a pair of jacks or better to get audible history as well on the gun.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
That was almost a flush.
that was almost a flush, but I get that Benny back because of Joker Drew. And then with 3 of a kind, I haven't spent any other power points, so they'll just go to waste at the moment. But what do I learn from that gun?
So you go back to late last night as you're studying this gun and the image starts forming in your head. And you see an older gentleman lying in bed. He's sound asleep. And then you hear a train whistle. The train whistle doesn't sound quite right. And it snaps this old man awake. And then a moment later, something is scratching at the doors, and he fumbles in his nightstand and pulls out that Navy, and he quickly slams 6 rounds into it. And then the scratching at the door then switches over to scratching at the windows. And as he looks up, he gets a view of something from his nightmares.
Ah.
As he sees that face in the window, and he screams and just starts firing wildly. And as you get a look at that critter, I need you to make a spirit check with a -1.
Spirit with a -1. Alrighty. Getting that pulled up here. Oh, that is a pass.
You're a little shaken. And as this continues to play out in your mind. He shoots through the glass and the glass shatters, and this creature suddenly realizes it can get inside. And it just leaps through the window and grabs him and throws him to the ground, and it rips his neck open and immediately leans down and latches onto this laceration that it created on his neck. And as the blood is spilling out everywhere, more and more of these creatures pile in until there's just no more room for any. They're literally at standing room only, and they're fighting over his body. And as soon as he's done kicking and they lean back, his body looks like a husk. And one of them carries it out, back out the window that they came in. And that's where you lose sight of him and the body. But since you're focusing on the gun, you see the rest of them shove each other around and pushing each other out of the way to lap up at the blood that now rests on the ground. And as all of that happened, what are the other three of you outside going to do?
Do we hear this?
You do not, because he is looking at this through a power of his.
Okay. I would like to take a look at that claw mark.
Josie's going to take a look at the window to see if there's any evidence there of what it could be.
That'll be a notice for Josie and a survival for Ben. So Ben, if you want to spend a Benny on that, it's your choice. If you click on that button there that just appeared on your UI or it lit up, it will automatically spend the Benny and re-roll it.
-4.
What's the -4 coming from?
You had given that to identify it.
Okay. So as you're looking it over, all you can really tell is that it's not natural. What about Lucky, Malcolm, or the other Ben?
I'm going to be taking a look into this other building here. See if I could gather any information from over here.
All right. Which building are you headed to?
Building right here, looking through the window over here.
So looking into that is definitely the station master's office. You see a ledger sitting here on the desk just from the window. Looks like it's got lots of writing on it. Doesn't seem to be anything amiss that you can see from the window.
All right. Anyone over there find any information on these tigers of ours?
CeCe, kill your mic. They're playing in the same room, so they got to have their mics on and off.
My bad.
Now, what did you say again there, Lucky?
Why is this music so loud?
Anyone over there find out any more information about the tigers of ours?
Not with any luck whatsoever. That's a damn
Nope.
good cat.
Now, did all of us hear the train? That
No,
was
the
just-
only person who heard the
Just the
train,
vision. Okay,
it was in the vision, yes.
gotcha.
Now, did I know what that creature was?
That would be an occult check with they're not very common, so I'm going to say a -4 on the occult check.
All right. Unskilled -6. Let's do this.
No way this ends badly.
Well, it's going to end. I did not add the minus. So that is a
The good news
That
is that
even lower. That's a 1.
Negative one.
It definitely some cannibals. Oh, I did common knowledge, not unskilled. Yeah. So yeah, even worse. -1. There are definitely some cannibals that came through. They took the body with them.
Cannibals? Oh my.
Yep. Real strange figures. They got the bony, angular, in
Bony.
odd places.
Marshall, can I roll my faith to know whether or not I can kind of parse what he's saying?
let's see. Oh, we had somebody drop out. That would be ALek.
Yeah. I mean, they bald.
I would say it would be
filed their
more
feet down.
more of an occult role because he's describing something that's supernatural.
Okay. No.
No, he ain't making any sense at all.
It sounds like they're malnourished, underfed. Maybe that's why they've resorted to trying to consume human flesh. I don't know. That sounds grisly.
But they got a train.
A whole train of them, you say?
Well,
What train?
there was a train that had the cannibal train. They came, they broke in, they ate them. This voodoo priest by the name Papa Shango showed me how to check things sometimes, and that's just what I learned from that voodoo priest. Yeah, I just calmly walks back around.
I don't see how somebody could be hungry enough to be eating their fellow man, but have a whole ass train. But who am I to judge? It's not for me to say.
All right,
Well,
just telling you what I saw, ma'am.
I mean, don't make a lick of sense to me.
Where did you see this?
The gun told me.
Well, I'd say
The
I've
gun
heard
told
stranger
you?
things, but
I saw it like I was there. Man, them cannibals, they went at it like you would not believe. One of them took the body right out the window, and the rest of them tried to lick up every drop of blood. That's why it's smeared around like that.
It's just unnatural. That's gross.
so this window?
The window on the other side of the building, on this side. Yeah.
I'm
Does
gonna go
Josie
around
know
that
anything
side
about
and sorry.
Say that again, Eric.
I'm gonna look for tracks on the ground.
That's going to be a survival check. And Candace, what were you saying?
I think that was
Nothing. Just that it's gross.
Okay.
John, did this give you a sense of time in which this happened?
Well, yesterday.
More of last night.
Yeah, just like even last night. It was night.
Yes, sir,
All right.
D.
Train can't be too far. What's the next station?
Malcolm, you notice that there are more than a dozen prints that come from down here by the train station all the way up completely around the house. There is a set of tracks that goes up to the well, and then they also head over to the barn over here.
They headed towards the barn, so maybe, just maybe, we might get some answers in the barn.
Okay, those things that tore that man apart might be in that barn.
Something that left tracks
I'd like
might
to.
be in that barn.
I would like to stealth up to the barn.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, let's die here. All right. Hold on. Let's find character sheet to die here. Okay.
All you have to do is hit C.
Well,
We're
thank
going to get goffed.
you. Okay, and back
Lucky's also.
to Foundry.
Lucky's gonna try and hide as well. Want to not be the first one eaten by these crazy cannibals.
Yeah, Josie's gonna be a little on the wise side too, and sneak.
All right. I got a mighty 4.
Mighty 4. Josie is going up with him. Malcolm, you gonna sneak too? Or not
I will.
John?
I will attempt to sneak. I mean, there's not much of a.
John is not sneaking. He's just also
Oh.
not going in front.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
What the? Ah!
God.
Holy son of a biscuit eater!
That
Okay, so I just casually stroll right up to the gate.
The gate itself is unlocked, and at this point, because the ground is churned up pretty good from the animals that apparently used to live in here, you can't really make out the tracks. But as you guys are kind of creeping up, it doesn't even require a roll. You guys see spots of blood in various parts of the whole pen.
What kind of animal does it smell like?
Um,
I mean, because
Let's
like pigs smell a lot different from cows and horses.
they, I can verify that, having
Yeah.
grown up on a farm. So you definitely kind of get the smell of like horses, but also pigs.
You know what? I see everybody trying to work all stealthily. I'm about to cast a invisibility on myself. Nope, I sure as fuck am not.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God that wasn't a deal with the devil.
Oh Lord!
All right. So we're gonna take a moment here, and I'm gonna pause
I don't like that.
because I need to go to the huckster the backfire table, I believe it was.
Oh
Yes.
no.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
I thought I only got the backfire.
Oh no, that's
table
only
if
on a draw
dealing with the
deal
devil.
with the devil.
Yeah.
So nothing bad really happens. You just run out, or you just take the hit and are out of and waste the PowerPoint.
Yeah, I pull out my deck of cards, start shuffling it, and then I drop them. Like, shit, 52 card pickup.
Was that taught by your master?
Tin
Nope.
horns, am I right?
I'm a little bit shook by cannibals.
I mean, that's valid.
Does it look like they've been feasting on the other animals too?
Quite possibly. You don't see any remains though, just the blood.
I'm gonna
I don't
pick
know.
up
With
these
all that
cards.
blood,
Oh, go ahead.
I have terrible timing. I'm sorry. With all that blood, it looks like they aren't only eating people.
All right. Well, then they're carnivorous. Not very selective, but y'all go on ahead, check out that barn for me while I pick up my cards.
Can I ask, if they're equal opportunity on the eats, then why in the world are they so malnourished? Is there any other defining factor you could see? Do they have I don't know, do they look weird in the face maybe? Do they look
They got a
do they
tube worm
use-
or something, right? They keep eating and they just can't get enough, and it just keeps going through.
They look like cannibals. I mean, they teeth were all pointy and broken looking. And
Sharp teeth.
Yep.
You sure couldn't have been a Wendigo or something like that? I read stories about that as a child.
That's made up.
This a
Does
wall
Josie
or
recognize anything?
With that description, you can make an occult check at -4.
Listen here, I heard you say that it's made up. Lots of people think that my God is made up too, and I don't take kindly to that. So
I forgot
you
to
never
do
know.
-4, but it's okay. I already sucked at it.
I mean,
Well, there's nothing here. Let's go home. We can't find anything. I'm gonna go over here and wait for the train to come back.
So is this a
Oh,
fence
boy.
or is that a wall?
This here is a wall of a small barn.
Okay, and this outer area here with the post, this is the fence.
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to leap over that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop the fence.
Okay.
Well, right
Quickest
now.
way is to
Everybody
just.
run in.
Yep.
Josie's gonna sit back at the fence.
All right, ran all the way down. Stop. Come to here. I'm going to open the door.
All right. As you open the door, this horrendous smell pretty much punches you right in the face.
Okay.
Open the door on a carnal house. The animals have been brutally slaughtered. And I need a fear check with a -1.
So spirit.
Yes.
Spirit check -1. Here we go. Okay. Ends up being a 6.
All right.
Do all of us have to make that can look into that barn, or just the one up front?
Anybody who can see into the barn.
So even if we can just see a little,
Oh yeah, it's a big
Okay.
mess in there.
I just
So if
wasn't
you
sure
guys-
how much it was.
Expand that there, you can actually add the modifier on.
You said it was a -1?
Yep.
Okay.
Where is that beautiful
Oh, for
crit
1
fail?
second roll.
I'm not spending a penny on that. I gotta keep my bennies for devil deals.
And when we all die.
All right. So
I mean, 2 of us have already died once.
Alan
But you're
is
used
good.
to it.
I'm with you, brother.
It don't mean it doesn't hurt.
Josie's good. Malcolm is failing right now. Ben is good. And Lucky is failing. So if any of y'all want to spend a Benny on that, you are more than welcome to. Any of you who failed.
You know what? I might as well because it can't get much worse.
Nope.
It can stay the same though.
Nope.
See that? I get
Gotta
a little
add the
green in
minus.
the gills. I'm away.
What would be the reason for this? Oh. Such a
Okay, let me scroll back up here because I got to look and see who all failed. That would be
Hold on.
John.
Yes.
Let me find
Malcolm.
him. There's John. Malcolm. Do. And Kayla. Where is she? There she is. All right. Oh, I got to target you guys.
Wait, did I need to I spent the Benny. Do I need to re-roll it? Or does it re-roll it automatically?
If you had clicked on that, it will re-roll it automatically.
Clicked on what?
In your chat box, if you look, the one that's highlighted.
Oh, I did not. On the re-roll, re-roll Benny, I did. Oh, wait, no, I got a 5 that time. Sorry. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm way back.
Yeah, it re-rolled it, but you got the
It's a
exact
3
same
and a 2.
result.
Yeah, I think I got the exact same result.
All right. First up, we'll start with Kayla. I forgot to turn off those sound effects.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one.
Let me fix that real quick. Like, it's in swim.
Because
Oh. And then save changes. It's going to do a hard refresh on everybody, I believe. Maybe not.
let's hope not.
Nope, looks like it just did me.
But yeah, as I'm sure I'm a little bit green in the gills, regardless of what happens. I'm looking at Kala, and you look in that barn and you tell me what God did this.
I don't know. That's horrible. I'm gonna need a minute. Oh, yes. Oh.
All right. Kayla got a minor hematophobia, which is always a fun one in Deadlands.
Right? We're not going to come across bloody scenes in Deadlands. Deadlands is
Lucky.
all.
Let's see what happens to Lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
killed
it
that
did not.
sound, and it did not get rid of it.
It came back.
At least now we prepared for it.
Jump scare.
Man.
Nope,
I think
didn't
that
work.
was Sal's entire idea.
Nice.
There's a reason that I do not have that mod working on my Foundry. Ew.
Well, you don't run Savage Worlds either.
Let's,
Not yet.
I could.
You should.
I'm just flat
It's
removing.
great.
You will.
Oh, he plays a lot of Savage Worlds with me.
I did a one shot of Savage Worlds. I did it with.
Oh, that's right.
Big Apple
'Cause,
Sewer
Zach
Samurai.
was in that one too.
Woohoo! I just watched that today.
All right. That should have fixed it. And he's going to be vulnerable. And who was my last one now that I'm done getting
That
distracted?
would be John Smith.
All right. Okay, here. I'm gonna pull one of these out so that way I don't talk too loud. And
Just distracted. That makes perfect sense.
all right. And after a round or so, both of you guys lose those. Poor Kayla, though, she's kind of stuck with hers. And it looks like whatever got into this barn just absolutely wrecked all the animals that were in here. And there's blood all over the walls, body parts all over the walls. And it was a single horse and 3 pigs that they had
Ooh.
destroyed.
Yeah, these cannibals need stopped if they're doing this to other areas.
This makes me
Jersey's
sick to
gonna
my
move.
stomach.
In full agreement. I need air. Anyone wants any fresh sip of water?
You said that there was tracks to the well from these things. Uh-oh. Careful with that water.
No, I have a canteen.
Oh,
Anyone want fresh water? No, I am not drinking out of that thing. No.
think after a set like that, I can't keep anything down.
Josie's gonna move in. Josie's gonna move in closer to get a better look.
Where's she moving to? Oh, to look inside. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a carnal house in there of the butcher variety. As a matter of fact, you think a butchery might actually be cleaner than what it is in there.
Those poor damn animals.
So, how are we going to catch a train?
What
Well-
does the rest of the town look like when we look out in the distance?
This is just a lone watering station.
Oh, okay.
You can catch a train here, but you'll have to look at the schedule. And usually the schedules are posted on the wall down on this side. Oh, can't see it from there. Down in this area down here. And as you guys do head over, you do see that there's a map as well as a, excuse me. There
3
is a
weeks from Thursday?
And while it's not quite that bad, there we go. Did that show? Yep, there it goes. So you guys are at the place called Barlow Station, which is, oh, it's not going to let me X. It's there on the right-hand side of the map. I know that this is hard to read, but this is the artwork straight from the book, so it's not complete yet.
I was about to say.
If you follow the rail, you guys came from the northeast. So you've been following the trail beside the rail from the northeast. If you follow it on down, there is a place called Varney Flats. Looks like you could probably get to it by mid-afternoon if you were to continue following the rail. And there's also a place called Rickman that veers off, but it's marked as a private line. So like probably for a rail baron or somebody to use solely for getting ghost rock in and out of that area.
So what we need to do is get to this junction and see which way is flipped.
All right.
Well, we could take a look at the manifest, see what trains would have gone through last night.
Now, do you really think a train full of cannibals is going to leave their schedule?
I mean, they could have been on another train that was supposed to pass by here.
Is there any sort of manifest?
There is a train schedule, in fact, and the last train that was registered as having come through here was 4 days ago, and the next scheduled train is in 2 more days.
Okay, so no train for us. So we get to explore the wilderness.
Oh, just travel on down the tracks there.
You get to ease on down the road.
Indeed. And as you guys get moving, I'm going to flip things back to here. And it takes you about 3 hours of walking to get to that junction. And as you get there, the last direction that was chosen was straight on ahead towards Varney Flats.
All right. Well, I think we're going to Varney Flats. What y'all think?
That's towards the mountains. I like it. Let's go.
I feel
I'm
like
agreement
that
with
might
that
not be
direction.
strategic enough. Isn't that where things can jump out from around the rocks?
As they could jump out from around the building, it's all in balance.
Or trees, or out of lakes?
I
Or
mean,
just
I guess
come
that's
right through
fair.
the window and
Yeah,
All right.
Perhaps keep her eyes and ears open.
So round about 3 in the afternoon, y'all come strolling in to town. And so this map has been rotated so that way the top will be west. And y'all are coming in from the east. Let me get some heroes down here.
It's black. I can't see nothing.
Give me a second.
Darkness is falling. Oh, hey, look. I can see again.
All right. So this is a small town. You see lots of little buildings, pretty typical of your Western frontier town. Off to the north, up in this direction here, I'm not sure if you guys are all zoomed out enough, but off to the north, you see a really fine looking house. This building here is marked Gentry's General Goods. However, General Goods is crossed out and written in below it is Guns. You see what appears to be a saloon up here. This is, from what you guys can see as you're walking up, is an empty school building. This building here, you see telegraph wires running off to the telegraph lines off to the southwest there.
Do we see any people?
There are townsfolk wandering around. It sounds like it's not exactly bustling, but you can definitely hear people. Lots of folks inside. And as you guys are making your way into town, sounds like there's a pretty good discussion going on at the bar.
Well,
Not really discussion, but lots of discussions, lots of people drinking and eating and having a good time. The stone building here
to the saloon
appears to be the marshals. As you guys are approaching,
is this the saloon that I just kicked open the door?
that is indeed a saloon.
All right.
Does anybody want to talk to the marshal? Maybe they've heard of something like this.
Yeah, feel free.
I'm the last person to talk to the marshal.
Josie, Lucky, somebody other than anybody playing any card games. That's as I'm dismissing everyone.
No, there's actually no card games going on.
Where's the entrance to the marshal's place? Okay, of course I'm on the opposite side.
Nobody's playing cards at the saloon. All right. Well,
yeah.
I'm suddenly very uneasy.
Curious.
So as you guys are moving further north, you guys see the train station is here. And of course, there's a saloon, and you guys can't really see much of many other buildings. You can vaguely make out a graveyard up to the north. But beyond that, nothing else.
Josie's going to go into the marshal's office.
As you walk in, you see one guy sitting on a cot in the jail cell, single jail cell, leaning back with his head. And the guy in the jail cell kind of looks you over, and he looks you up and down, and he has kind of a small smirk going, and he just gives you a really bad case of the heebie-jeebies. The other person inside is sitting at the desk, and as you go in and look, you get a good look at this young man here.
I feel safe.
And he's definitely kind of scrawny, and he's sitting there and he's reading, of all things, a dime novel. The dime novel's name, as he turns around, is Under a Harrowed Moon. and it looks like it's got some really bad drawings of a man wolf on it. However, he looks up and says, howdy, ma'am. Sorry, the marshal's not in. I'm just here covering for him. I'm Deputy Parrish.
Where would the marshal be? I got some words for him.
He's out checking on some of the outlying farms.
Is there anyone else I can talk to in this town, like a mayor or something?
Well, there's I wouldn't really call him a mayor, but there's Sam Varney, the guy who the town's named after.
And where's this Sam Varney fella?
Well, if he ain't over at the saloon, well, let me be more specific. If he ain't over at the Palace Saloon and Hotel, then he's probably at his place, and he don't like strangers much.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll head to the saloon. Thanks, anyway.
Hold on a second.
What is it?
Did you come here by yourself?
No, I got a group of people.
Any gunfighters with you?
Yeah, we got a couple.
If and y'all want, I'm looking to hire some folks.
Is the coin good?
It's I think it's pretty good. It's just well, it's the bounty on him, and he points over at the guy who's sitting in the jail cell. Look, if you want, the bounty on him is $100 alive. I really don't have any other funds, but since Marshall McBride captured him, I'm ineligible for the money anyway, and I think I'm going to need some help. So if and y'all want to come back a little later and talk to me, I'd appreciate it.
Well, we can talk now. What is it you got on your mind?
Well, why don't you get the rest of your friends? That way I don't have to repeat myself.
Fair point. I'll go grab them and round them up.
All right. And from you, we'll go over to the saloon, which it looks like Eric and John are the only ones who go in. And as the two of you enter...
Oh, Eric, yeah.
Sorry, Lucky.
It's driving me crazy.
Lucky
and John are the only ones who go in. And as the two of you enter, I'm going to move you back over here, John.
Oh, yeah, because I saw an empty seat.
Everybody turns and looks at you and just kind of stare at you for a moment. And then they go back to tipping their glasses. It's kind of you're a stranger and you just entered a location and nobody looks happy to see strangers.
Right. Anybody up for some cards?
They just kind of stare at you, and the bartender says, "Sorry, now I don't allow no gambling here in my house."
Not even just friendly games?
Nope. None of that stuff. It tends to create fights.
What was the name of this place again?
The Palace Saloon and Hotel.
Yeah, and very palatial of you. All right. Well, y'all see any trains come through here last night?
Bartender once again says, "Ain't no trains due through here for another couple days, and we ain't seen one in several days."
Son of a bitch. Switch the junction.
It's a bit stiff in here. Is the drink at least good?
What are you drinking?
I'll order whatever this guy here is drinking.
Whiskey it is then. And he throws a glass down and pours you a shot. That'll be 50 cents.
50 cents? The town down the road only charged me 30.
He picks it up and he sets it under the bar. Go back down the road then, stranger.
Fine. 50 cents. Here you go.
He pulls it out and sets it back on the bar.
It's probably going to just taste like piss water.
No, it doesn't taste like American beer. It does taste like straight rot gut, though.
Take that, Anheuser-Busch.
I guess can't expect too much out of a town like this that's not even accepting a little bit of a gamble.
Just really good for the unlucky there, huh?
He just kind of watches you as he's cleaning other glasses, and he puts down the one he's currently cleaning and he picks up the next one, he spits in it, starts cleaning it with a rag.
I'm gonna go catch up with the others.
Yeah.
And hopefully we won't have to stay in this uptight saloon.
Where'd everybody else go?
You can see Kayla and why is that? I can never remember.
Ben?
Dead
Miss
Ben.
Ben?
Dead Ben.
Standing up at this intersection.
Oh, there's everybody.
Malcolm, you're over by the train station. What you doing over there?
I was gonna see if there's anybody in there to ask if any trains had come by recently that weren't on schedule. Because I'm not privy to the conversations they had with everyone else.
There doesn't seem to be anyone inside the station. It does, however, have the schedule posted on the wall. It looks almost exactly like the map that you saw back at Barlow Station.
Hmm.
All right. So wandering up, and up there you see what appears to be a flop house. Oh, let me put this back down here. This looks like a flop house. You see church right here. And then on down, you see the town stables. Looks like this is the land and title office, although it sounds like a bunch of folks are getting rowdy in there. And those of you to the south of this building, it definitely sounds like a bunch of folks are getting rowdy inside of this building.
Like good rowdy or bad rowdy?
Really loud and obnoxious rowdy. And from where you're at, you can see kind of in through the one window, and it looks like buffalo hunters by dress and garb.
They probably had some of the whiskey.
Yeah.
Should we check out what's going on in there?
They don't let gambling happen in the palace. This place bad.
Oh,
I'm finna go check it out.
What in tarnation's going on over here?
Buffalo hunters.
Buffalo hunters?
Yep, and it is packed to the gills. This building here is labeled as a tailor, and then you see the barber pole outside of this building here.
Did anybody talk to the sheriff?
Sheriff wasn't in. Marshall's out of town somewhere. His scrawny little receptionist is in there, though, offering us some coin.
For what?
I don't know. He said he wants all of us together first.
That's kind of pertinent information, don't you think, as you wander away?
What kind of coin is he talking about? Something good or worthwhile?
Just
Let me
just in
guess, he didn't
reference.
say.
Yeah, and just in reference of this game, is 108 gold a lot?
$100 is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Each
He's
or
offering
split?
100.
Each or
I
split
guess
7 ways?
split 7 ways.
Hmm.
Still, $14 is $14.
That's true. I mean, that's more than just a night's lodging.
I thought I heard him say something about a bounty.
Something about the guy in the jail cell. He can't collect his bounty, so he's going to give it to us if we do what he says.
Oh, okay. We can go put him down and collect the bounty. That's fine.
I don't know if that's what he was wanting or if it was something else. He just wants some gun toters.
Y'all gonna head over to the marshal's office, or are you gonna continue on exploring around?
I'm
Well,
just
if we're all together now.
The marshal's
You're
office
any-
seems the best. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, this
Marsh's
is,
office is here, right in the middle of town.
As I walk in, waiting for everyone, I look at the little deputy, and I go, "Deputy, is this gentleman with them other folk that are dressed similar to him?"
He's a buffalo hunter. Yeah.
are we going to have a posse of buffalo hunters coming in here, kicking the door down to try to take him back?
No. And once you guys all gather, he says, "All right, so I got a little bit of a problem. You see that man right there? He's a murderer. He killed some settlers, and he's going to swing when the circuit judge gets here in a few days. But I'm kind of afraid the townsfolk might not want to wait for the judge, if and you know what I mean. You see, Mayor Varney, he hates the buffalo hunters, and he thinks they'll keep us from gaining respectability. Nags claimed he was a buffalo hunter, but he's really a low-down drag gulchin murderer, and the mayor sees it as a chance to rile the town up against the hunters and figures a lynching is just the thing to fix it. Normally, Marshal McBride would have kept Varney in line, but he went out to check on the Larkin family homestead, and it's out where Nags did his business. And no one's heard from him, or no one's heard from them in a couple of days. I just need y'all to help me keep guard over Nags tonight, and y'all can split the reward for him, since neither me nor McBride can take it. But the reward's only for alive."
I look at Mr. Nags. You do that murdering?
He just kind of smirks at you and doesn't say much else.
All right, that's not a denial. But he don't look like no cannibal.
Cannibal?
Don't you worry about that.
I thought those were only up near Dodge.
Well, with the railroads brings opportunity. That extends to cannibals, apparently.
Yeah, careful there. You're going to scare the poor fella.
He should be scared.
It's only right he knows what's coming. I mean, all of us just doing our best. We're just looking for work, trying to figure out what the hell happened back there.
Back where?
That station up beyond the junction, up back east.
There was a bloodbath.
Oh,
That's
Barlow?
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Is who dead?
Yes.
Johnny Barlow, the guy who runs the station.
Well, if that's his name, he's dead. So are his
and all
pigs and
his
his
animals.
horse.
And he looks over at Nags sitting in the prison cell. I can't wait to see you swing, you bastard.
Oh, that wasn't him.
Oh, sure as shit wasn't him.
Unless he's a cannibal, but
bastard.
No, he don't look nothing like the guy I saw.
doesn't mean he wasn't in charge.
You know
But-
something about cannibals?
How long he been in this jail cell?
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday, not yester eve.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so couldn't have been him that took out Barlow. Barlow died in the evenings.
He died and it was grisly. There's
And
deep
no trains
claw
have come
marks
by.
all up in the wood. And also,
Uh,
whatever it was
none-
lapped up the blood.
Oh. And that's gonna be a fun little check for him.
Tact is not in our group name, apparently.
I don't mean to scare nobody. I just don't think it's smart to waste time.
Wasn't it wasting time explaining to him the gore details?
Oh no, we didn't get into the gory details. We could start talking about what we saw in that barn.
I'm getting squeamish. Just think about it. Excuse me.
Runs away. Wow.
He kind of backs into a corner and he looks visibly shaken. I can talk.
You
I'm
hear,
going to push his chair towards him, pull out a bottle that I carry on my person, and tell him to take a swig. It don't taste good.
As you get close to him, he kind of gets a whiff and says, "Ooh, mister, you need a bath."
Yep.
Really sorry to hear about John, but I hope whoever those folks are, they stay away from town since we got so many people here.
what can you tell me about that? I can't remember the name of the estate off of the junction.
Oh, the next town that went down that junction.
Yeah,
Eisen something.
Oh,
that
it's
little private.
it's just a mining town. They're mining ghost rock in the nearby hills. It's a company town for Union Blue.
You see any of them recently?
No, they don't come down this way much.
Is the ghost rock still shipping out?
I don't know. I don't go up that way either because it's guarded by soldiers.
But the train runs through town.
Unless it doesn't come this way.
That's fair. All right, so we're gonna get paid to watch old Stabby McGee here.
Indeed.
Sounds easy enough.
Oh,
All right.
it's not gonna be easy.
Watch them do what?
Now we're gonna try to keep the townsfolk from killing him before the judge kills him.
Oh, that makes sense. I
Yep.
wouldn't want that to happen on my watch. I don't think I could take it.
He's going to die one way or the other. Who cares?
$100
But-
cares.
Yeah, I mean, but if they get to him, we're not out $100.
Yes,
we
we,
never had
are.
that. We never had the $100.
But that is
Don't-
promised.
Don't y'all joke around when it comes to cash.
See, that's why I like you, Josie.
All right. And as you guys settle in for the long wait, I'm going to go ahead and move everybody inside.
Well, since he's in the corner, I'm just kicking my feet up on the desk. Anybody want to play a
And
friendly game? No, and get your feet off the man's desk. Don't be rude.
Gambling's blasphemous. Can't do it.
You don't mind, do you, Nate?
No, not at all.
See?
Yeah, well, I do. You come into some other man's house and put your feet on his furniture.
This ain't a house. It's a marshal's office. Not like I put
All
my
right.
feet in his bed.
And as you guys wait and wait, and time just keeps advancing. I'm going to turn on the lamplight here. And we'll do that. Round about 10 o'clock. I need everybody to make a notice roll.
Oh, oh Lord.
All right.
All right. So as we go back, Malcolm's coming in at a 3. Josie's got a raise with a 10. Livin' Ben has critically failed. Lucky got a 5, so he passed. John Smith got a raise with a 10. Dead Ben got a 7, so he passed. And then Kayla comes in with a 10 as well, getting a raise. So all of y'all except for Livin' Ben,
He's meditating.
you guys hear a large crowd of folks coming. And I'm going to get them moved. And
Uh-oh, did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
as you guys look outside, you see the proverbial lynch mob making its way.
What
Several
in
of them have links of
tarnation?
rope. And I hate that when I move things as a group, they don't follow the path finding function.
Nope.
And you hear one kind of very well-spoken voice call out, "Send out nags, that way we can finish this."
Nope.
Why would we do that? He's just gonna be dead in the morning anyway.
Any of y'all going to go out and talk to him? Or at least open the door and talk to him?
Josie is. Y'all
Living
think
Ben's
you're
gonna
doing?
step through the door to keep people from coming in, I assume?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, where's Alan? Oh,
Your
Alan, somehow.
presence is
There we go.
required at this time.
Sorry,
So
for some
that-
reason, you're off stage again, Alan.
What?
Not sure. It booted you off stage.
Okay. Hold on.
All right. So you're moving in to block, I assume. Josie's standing behind you. And the crowd is getting rowdy. You see more than a few of them have hangman's nooses. This guy back here, let me show you what he looks like.
And we just
We just lost Ben again. There we
We
go.
lost,
Got him back.
Hey.
Kayla as well.
Okay.
She's having some tubes problems.
She does seem to be having some problems.
Well, I step outside and I ask, "Dear people, your presence is required. Please go home. Justice will be done in the morning."
That is going to be the start of a social conflict.
Dun dun dun.
So, the way that the social fights work is one person's going to lead, everybody else can make checks to assist, and you guys have a set number of rounds to get a set number of points. And I am, excuse me. All right. It's going to be 3 rounds. Who is going to be the person who leads this whole conversation?
I vote for Living Ben since he's out in front.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say Josie, but Josie isn't out front, and I think Ben Hard kind of took a lead on that.
Ah,
Probably the
you
guy with no social
trust
skills.
my skill.
Oh, geez, Josie should have been in front.
Yep.
Shoulda, woulda, didn't.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, because she was
The
already.
Oh,
first
wait.
explode. Oh.
And what the heck happened?
I got a good score.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
It wasn't, surprisingly.
Exploded out. Who's assisting?
I'm going to assist.
Josie.
I will, but the entire chat disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Do I do anything special with my roll to assist, or just roll normal?
James, you're muted if you're talking.
Damn it.
It's just a normal roll of persuasion.
It will be, but everybody who is assisting, and I need y'all to wait a second here.
Oh.
Sorry.
Stop rolling.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
Just gotta-
what's going to happen is there's only going to be 2 people listed in the combat. Ben, since he's leading, Living Ben, and Mayor Varney, since he is the leader of the opposing side. Now, on Ben's turn, all of you will get the chance to assist. And why is there 2? I don't see Candace anywhere.
She left.
Her internet
Her
is gone.
internet died.
What's that?
Her internet went out.
died.
Ah,
She's
I did
seeing
not
if she can rejoin.
okay. So before Ben makes his roll, everybody else who's assisting will get a shot to attempt to help. And that will be coming up right at the start. You have 3 rounds to gain as many social tokens as you can. You guys should see now the challenge tracker. And for each token you get, I will light one up as it appears there.
Oh, Trivial Pursuit style.
Just like Trivial Pursuit. Yes.
Nice.
Exactly. All right.
Let's land on.
I was
some-
thinking Blades in the Dark. But
So what was my first roll?
it was a 9.
All right. So, and I will let you keep that. I'm going to go ahead and initiate this. And coming up first, it's going to be Sam. And he is going to, as he shouts out, now y'all just need to give him up because there's more of us than you. And he is going to attempt an intimidation check. Let me look at his edges and hindrances. All right. So he is able to, because he is a rabble rouser, he is able to do the intimidation against everybody inside of a medium blast template, which I think is going to be all of you. Let me drop one real quick. Yeah, pretty much all of you. All right. I just heard a beep, but she has not yet appeared. So he gets his first. And I will roll it with the Foundry dice.
Oh.
Damn it.
All right. Now, Ben, actually, everybody gets to make a spirit test against that 16.
Well, isn't that precious?
Let's see what we got here. Jesus. 4. Oh wow! Look at that. Lucky is only is a raise, so he's going to be distracted and vulnerable. Josie is going to be distracted and vulnerable. Living Ben the same. Dead Ben the same. John Smith and Malcolm. All right, so that threat kind of puts you guys off for a second. So let me get everybody selected.
That was a really good roll.
That was a very good roll.
That was a very good roll. Yes.
Oops. Damn it. As it is being difficult on me. You guys are nope, distracted and where's vulnerable? Where'd it go? Prone, bleeding out. Everything changed on this latest update.
I mean, I can just click it on my character sheet.
There we go. All right. And that will take us to Ben. Now, before Ben makes his roll, Malcolm, are you going to attempt to help him in any way?
Yeah, depending on what these do.
Name a skill that you want to use.
Well, the one I want to use, I probably won't be able to use. I want to use shooting, but I can't do that. But
With shooting, you can threaten him with the gun, and that would be a shooting test.
Oh, well then, yeah. Because I'll point the gun out and say, "There's more of you, but we can solve that real quick."
All right, so go ahead and make your shooting test, and he gets to resist it. Or sorry, your shooting test is going to be against a 4.
Yep, because this is just to aid.
Oh, I shouldn't have a minus. Why do I have a -2 on there?
Because you're
because I'm
distracted.
distracted. Yeah.
All right, so that is a success. We've got 1 success so far. Up next, Josie, how are you hopping in on this? You're muted, dear.
Sorry about that. Josie's going to be like, we don't have to fight. This can all be solved in the morning without that. And it's going to be persuasion.
Make a persuasion test.
And while she's rolling that, we did sadly lose Candace, as her internet will not be back until later in the AM.
Oh,
Oh no.
that
That's
makes me
all right.
really sad.
So
Really sad too.
thank you, Candace, when you listen back to this, for joining with us. And hopefully we can do it again sometime.
Sorry, Candace.
Absolutely.
So the first player was taken out by internet and not Goff.
Right. We just got Spectrumed. I don't know what service provider she uses. I just assume.
It is Spectrum. It is Spectrum.
Yes. So you just got Spectrumed.
All right, so Josie got a success on that persuasion check, so we'll move on to Dead Ben. Dead Ben, how would you like to help?
I would like to offer up my part of the bounty and be like, look, there's 14 of you. I'll give up my $14. If you come back tomorrow, you can each have $1. And then roll it.
That's going to be a persuasion test.
And then roll a persuasion. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, good. They do have decent spirit.
No, we're just adding
Never mind.
Living Ben.
That's just a failure. It's not a critical failure. You can spend a Benny on that if you want by clicking on that little button right there.
You know, for fun. I haven't done a Benny yet today. Let's do it. Get some explosions.
Who needs bennies?
All right. So it is still a failure because of your penalties.
Okay.
Let's move on to Lucky. Lucky, how are you going to help?
I'll join in with the intimidation with our guns.
Intimidation or shooting test?
That's definitely a shooting.
All right. There's an ace, an 11, a raise.
Nice.
All right. And last but not least, John, how do you want to throw in on this?
I'm not assisting with any bonuses to his roll. Instead, I'm going to give him a boost to his persuasion.
Oh. All right. So you're going to cast boost trait.
I am.
You succeed. Going to leave it at that?
Succeed. Yeah, no, it just bumps it up by 1 die type.
All right. Let me add that effect. All right. So it is no.
Went from squat to half the squat.
All right. This is persuasion. Let me make sure that worked. It does appear to have worked.
It's worked.
All right. So now, Alan, before you roll, I want you to click on that little button there in the chat. And you see that +4 right there?
Yep.
Click that button and then make your persuasion roll.
Okay.
And he gets to resist it with his persuasion roll.
Let's do it.
Right now, you are tied. Was that with your +4?
You're at -2.
Yep. And he's an outsider.
Yeah.
Yes. But I can add some conviction to this.
You can add conviction to this. Absolutely.
All
Okay.
right. So the way I'm going to handle this is I will go here and where did it go? It did not add it. So go ahead and roll me. If you down here at the bottom, right, click on that and then click on that. Or sorry, not the wild. Click on the ace and the D6. Ace first, then the D6. And then click roll. I will add the total that you get onto your.
Oh,
That's a
very nice.
4.
So 8 beats a 6.
All right. And the target number was a 6. So that way everything looks right. And that nets you guys on the first round your first point. However, let me look at my chart. And that is the end of the first round.
So,
And as we go into the second round, do you want somebody else to take lead on talking to them, or do you want to continue as lead?
Someone with better stats better come up here.
Josie, are you going to step up and volunteer?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find my button.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to add you to it. I'm going to remove Ben. And then we go to the second round of the social conflict. All right, Josie, you're going to get to go first. But first, we're going to ask everybody else what they want to do to help you. As go ahead and let's clear off the bad sides. Oops. And we'll start with Ben. Ben, how are you going to, living Ben, how are you going to help her?
So I can't use persuasion twice, correct?
You can, yes.
I can.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
You were
persuade
aiding,
again.
so
Quantity doesn't make a group of reason. It is known to turn into a mob. Therefore, I don't believe you're acting rationally in this. Please go home.
I am going to give you a Benny for that. That was very well thought out.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your persuasion roll. Your target number is 4. Let's see how big of a bonus you can get for Josie.
And I'm spending that penny to keep the conviction going. All right.
That time it took care of the conviction.
Yeah, if you click conviction before your roll, it will.
Yep. So that's a pass.
That is indeed a pass.
And that gets rid of the penny I just got.
All right. So after that, we go to Malcolm. Malcolm, how are you going to help this time?
So we're not allowed to use the same skill twice, correct?
You are allowed to use the same skill.
Oh, we are? Okay. Well, then I am going to continue to... I'm going to pull the hammer back on my pistol and say, if you want to be able to get home in the morning, I suggest you leave now.
All righty. I like where you're going with this. Go ahead and make that shooting test or intimidation, your choice.
Shooting. Well, got a 4.
That is a success as it stands, unless you want to spend a Benny on it.
No, I'll just keep the success.
All right. Dead Ben.
That's me. I was trying to figure out a way to make it into a athletics check, but I don't think I can figure out a way to make it work. So I think I'm going to do
Throw a chair through the window.
I feel like that would start combat. Wouldn't that end the social?
Whenever somebody throws a chair, it starts a riot. We don't make the rules.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that. But I think I'm just going to do another persuasion and call out that not enough public officials go with the skull motif. I like your whole outfit, your whole deal. Because really, how many mayors wear skulls on their bolo ties and their canes? He's trying to tell us something. So I'm just going to roll a regular persuasion. Oh, yeah, baby.
All right.
No need to Benny. The dice have spoken.
Just go lock yourself in the cell with him.
Yeah, right.
Lucky.
Help for here.
Lucky, how are you going to help?
I think I'll pull back the hammer of the revolver and just... There's no need for this to get violent. Everyone can just take back. You'll see the death of the man, regardless between your actions or a rightful trial. Doesn't everyone here believe that all men should be tried?
No.
That would be a persuasion instead of a shooting check, I would say. And that nets a success. And last but not least, we have John.
Tell you what, we get paid $100 to let this man hang. If you want to pay us $150, we'll let you have him without any trouble.
I think he's Josie's new best friend.
So would that be a gambling or persuasion?
I will let you choose on that.
I'm going gambling.
Just a success, unless you want to try and fish for that raise.
I'm fishing for that raise.
I mean,
I'm going to leave it as a success. I'm going to leave it as a success.
All right. Josie, you get a +2 on your persuasion check, and let me check your edges and hindrances. Would you like to use your snake oil salesman edge to affect everybody that's in this?
Yes.
Okay. So before you roll, tell me what you're going to say.
All right. So she's going to kind of fish out the individuals in the group that are holding the nooses and just be like, why waste some good old fashioned rope on this guy? He's going to hang anyway. Just keep one for him.
All right.
You guys could hear me, right? Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and give yourself a +2 on that persuasion check from your friends. And he is also going to do his resisting persuasion. Right now, you got a 15 and he got, 11,
Yeah.
15. That is 2 raises. So success plus 2 raises. You guys are up to 4 points as we go into the last and final round of this social conflict.
Y'all are welcome.
As he is trying to talk you down, but Josie seems to have a louder mouth. Josie gets to go first again, as he went pure defense that time. And all right, Living Ben, how are you going to help her?
How am I going to help? Okay. Let's see. How many people are very close to where Josie's standing right now?
People are looking like they're starting to waver a bit.
Okay. If you heard earlier, there was an offer of a $1 to 14 of them. How many people out here?
There are 14 plus the mayor.
14 plus the mayor. I wish to add to that. So if you do decide to leave, I'll give you $1 also. So that'd be $2 just for you going home.
All right. Go ahead and make your persuasion test.
Okay. Keep the conviction going.
I thought you were out of points. Yeah, you're out of points, so it won't actually roll.
No, I'm keeping it going. You can spend the
by spending the Benny. Okay.
Right. I used the one that you gave me for the last time.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You are sitting at, let's see, your dice rolls were 2 and a 4. So yeah, 7 is correct. All right, so that is a success. And then we go to Malcolm. You going to keep up the threats there, Malcolm?
He's going to keep up the threat. I'm not even going to offer you $1. I'm going to offer you your worthless hide to go home to your wife, children, whoever's at home with you. Where's this? Oh.
All right. That is a success, unless you want to go fishing.
You know what? I might as well.
That is a raise.
There you go.
And with that raise, I am also going to apply the distracted penalty to him. All right. Dead Ben. What is Dead Ben going to do?
Try and close it off with another persuasion, I guess. Say, look, Mayor, just take all your Wilfred Brimley clones home, let them have a good night's sleep, some Quaker Oats in the morning, we can come back tomorrow fresh. And I'm going to do persuasion with no bonuses.
I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Quaker Oats sold me on it.
Thank you.
Diabetes.
Oh, so you should have gone with the adult onset diabetes.
was a tough decision. It was a tough decision. I had to choose.
Oh no.
Okay.
I appreciate the vigorous reference.
Lucky.
Your lives are worth a lot more to your families than this monster should be to you. I'd hate to have to spend the cash for more lead. Trying to
Alright.
protect him.
Make that persuasion test. Actually, no, that sounded more like yep, that'll work. Shooting will work. And there we go. And last but not least, John Smith.
John's been sitting here just shuffling some cards, and he's going to actually make a deal with the devil. We're going
Oh.
for silence targeted only on Varney. So I only need 2 points from this.
And you can see him clearly.
Yep. He's within my range. You know what? I will use my card sharp to re-roll that. I'm going to get my Benny
That worked
back
out.
with the Joker.
Card sharp. Yes.
And you know what? We're going to go for that 4 of a kind.
Wow.
And you know what? I'm going to spend all of those. I'm going to get back 4 of the power points to bump me up. And then the other 13, or I'm sorry, not 13, 2 for this thing, 4 for me. The other 9, I'm going to get a plus to this spell casting roll.
All right.
Okay.
I can only allow a +7 on here, so bump it up by 2 more.
And
So
I can do
that's
that.
a 12.
That comes out with a pair of raises. And you hit him with silence. I actually have to look that one up and see what the raises do for him.
He can make a spirit at a -2 to resist it with the raise.
Ooh.
And that's then if he fails, that's just all sound muted from him.
All right. He opposes with a smarts.
Spirit.
Or no, yeah, silence is spirit. I read the first one. Sound. Okay. And let me add his penalty. I'm just going to throw the 2 action penalty on there.
Oh, he's at a -4 actually on that because of the 4 of a kind. The effects doubled.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
All right. So he does still resist it.
Even with the -4.
That's because he rolled an ace in there.
Ah, missed it. These glasses make it really hard to read.
All right. And that brings us down to Josie. You have a +5 total on this roll.
Sweet. Alrighty.
He gets his resistance roll.
Does it even go up to a +5? I guess
So
a
what you
+4
can do
+1.
is you
Yep.
hit the +4 and the +1.
Got it.
Quick question on that resist roll. Did he have that -2 from the distracted come off as well?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
It was marked as a status penalty.
Ooh.
Come on, Sam.
I'm
Really?
going to Benny that.
All right.
What?
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
So you're still at the 11. You do have conviction points that you can spend on it if you want.
Oh, I do, don't I? How do I spend those?
Go to your sheet, click on the word conviction in the upper right, and then you click on down here for this one, since you didn't use it beforehand, the ace button, and then the D6. And then click roll.
Wow.
All right, so that is +7. Right now, you are getting closer. So your total is, why did it? Oh, I'm looking at
18.
the wrong person.
18
18.
to 23. So he wins with a raise.
He does. And that raise is going to reduce your total as he comes back with almost a fire and brimstone speech. I'm not going to get into it because my wife is currently asleep back behind me. And I don't want to wake her up. But he does come back with something akin to a fire and brimstone speech. And as you guys finish up, the crowd starts to disperse. And as it's dispersing, he seems to be angry about that. Let me go ahead and disperse the crowd here. And he moves forward to try and push his way in. And are you going to let him pass you there, Ben?
No. Rebel.
As he realizes that you're blocking his way, he just looks at you guys and says, "This ain't over." And then he takes off and disappears into the night. All right. So where did my other macro go? It disappeared. All right. So for succeeding, I'm going to give everybody a conviction point. So go ahead and add one conviction point to your sheet.
Yay.
Make sure you turn it off if you already have it on.
Sweet.
Oh no, I just spent one. How'd that happen?
You clicked on the word conviction
Instead
not
of the number.
The number, yeah. So click on that word conviction again,
There we
turn
go.
it off, and then
Turned it off.
make sure you're at 2.
All right. I'm going to clear out the chat. And as you guys stay in here pretty much for the rest of the night, well, for the next while, are you guys going to try and get some sleep, or are you guys going to stay up all night?
I'm gonna tip my hat and close my eyes.
Well, I'm going to prepare the deputies some tea, and
That's how
I'm going to meditate and start snoring.
I
Well,
really like these shifts.
Looks like ALek is going to, or sorry, Lucky's going to be sleeping.
Yeah, I always said I would sleep when I'm dead, so I guess I'll sleep.
What
I'll
about
stay awake
Okay. And Josie?
because he said it ain't over. So
Josie's gonna stay awake as well because she kind of has a bad feeling.
All right. So as the night presses onward, it hits midnight, it hits 1, then it hits 2, and then 3. And I need everybody to make a notice check. Those of you who are awake get a normal notice check. The rest of you take a -2 off of your notice check.
Okay. So -2?
Yep. Oh, CeCe, you had conviction on.
Oh, oops. I didn't even turn that off.
Here, I'll turn it back off. So I need to remove that from yours.
Just snoozing away.
Oof. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Yeah.
I sleep soundly.
Why did it not re-roll it?
Did you click on this guy?
Oh, I didn't. Could you give me
I'll
my
give you that penny back.
Thank you. What the fudge?
All right.
I like have tried both buttons. Neither
So
one worked.
John is snoozing. Josie doesn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
who
gonna keep
just-
that Benny because apparently Fate is saying no. Can I have my Benny back since I haven't used it?
Oh, it didn't let you?
Yep. I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep it then.
All right. So the only person who notices anything is Malcolm. And Malcolm, as you are sitting there, you hear this.
There ain't no train due.
You're right. There ain't no train due. And just as you're getting ready to do something, you hear train brakes start squealing. What are you going to do?
Jump up out of my chair, making as much noise as I can.
All right.
And y'all better wake up because we got company.
Let me see if I can get rid of this encounter. Yes. All right. So let me find Malcolm down here. There he is. And as an encounter begins. All right. So as you jump up and you make as much noise as you can, yelling at the posse, everybody gets a straight up notice check except for Malcolm.
Does Josie still get one?
Yep.
Okay.
I think anybody that fails, we just need to put down.
Well,
Don't say that. I just failed.
John is still
Well,
asleep.
Well,
Lucky
well.
wakes up. Josie's still distracted.
Josie birds.
Dead Ben wakes up and living Ben wakes up. So the only person who does not come in on the second round is going to be John and Josie.
You know what? I don't like that. I'm spinning a Benny.
Same here.
There we go.
It'll let me. There we go. Finally freaking let me.
I was going to say hit refresh.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to.
Okay. And I've got a bunch of guys here who are going to start making their way into town.
A bunch of guys, you say?
A bunch of guys. And last but not least, these guys. And then I need to hold on. Does that? Okay, I'm going to make that. So you guys hear a train pull up. As you guys are all brought out of it. And then as we go into, let's see, everybody else is in. Oh, I tried to multi-select under the wrong thing. As the rest of you come in, and that'll bump us into the second round, which thanks to you guys, thanks to Malcolm, the rest of you are going to be able to get in on. Does anybody wish to spend a Benny to get a new card?
No, good. Yeah.
All right. So coming up on Ace of Diamonds, we've got John. John, you hear a ruckus going on outside. What are you going to do?
Well, there's a ruckus going on. So let me get off of the measurement tool.
I'm going to step away from the camera for just a minute.
Reaction. Oh, I can't see shit for... There's no light. There's no light.
Maybe you
It's
should take your
nighttime.
sunglasses off.
I mean,
Fair.
that's fair. I still got no light.
It's 3 a.m.
It is 3 a.m. Must be lonely. Little Matchbox 20
Hunting hour.
reference for those who.
Oh, he loses a penny for that.
At least I didn't go with smooth. Come on now. So I'm going to come out here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a deal with the devil. We're casting light at the base. Let's see. I don't think I really have any modifiers to this one. Just a large blast template of light. Ooh, no, I will make it mobile. So I need 3 points for that. Spin my Benny. Definitely re-rolling that 2. The 6 gets me a pass. So no, I'm not going to use that. Another Joker. Good night, Irene.
It has been a good night for you casting.
Yes, it has. So, you know what? We're going to go 3 of a kind on the aces. I don't have any other plays to make with that. Get my Benny back. Got 6 power points to use on this. So it goes off. Large blast template for...
Are you centering it on yourself?
I am centering it on me, but it will move around with me.
All right.
Actually, I can move it however I want up to my arcane skill die type each round. So it doesn't have to be on me. It's just mobile. But to start, it'll be on me.
Let me add the light to you. So the radius is going to be that.
Oh, shit. And we got cannibals.
As they are coming around, I need you to make a fear check with a -1.
Do I need to make that since I've already seen them once?
Yep.
All right. Just making sure. I will be... Cannibals! We got cannibals! With a -1. Oh, no. No. No, we're not doing that. There we go. We'll turn that miss into a pass. And you know what? I'm going to pull a good friend of the show, Nick Wubbin.
Oh,
as I play a card. There wasn't a discard to play it to, so I picked the adventure stream to pass it to.
I can't see what it was.
Angry Mob.
Let me look at the cards. There's Adventure deck. Why didn't it go to the discard pile? Who did you play it to?
I played it to the stream views hand because I didn't have a discard pile option to play to. I see no discard pile in the hands.
All right.
There it goes. Yeah, I don't know why it's marking it as unknown.
That's fine. It's fine. Mob of angry locals, about 2 per hero, join the fight. Whether they're friend or foe depends on the situation. I'm hoping they're friendly with the cannibals here, but that is my turn.
Oh, I wonder if it's because of this. I don't know where that card went, but all right. So 2d6 locals.
No, just a mob of angry locals, about 2 per hero. So however you choose to interpret that.
All right.
Approximately a dozen.
We're gonna say that townsfolk are in the bar still.
I mean, there's angry buffalo men up there. There's townsfolk.
Why are they popping over there?
There is one angry mayor.
All right. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay.
So I came out of
from
there
there,
screaming about cannibals.
It is now Deadbin's turn.
Tough call. I was thinking about maybe releasing Abner to help us, but if there's going to be a dozen townsfolk helping us, we don't really need Abner. I don't think. I'm going to keep him locked up.
Okay.
I'm going to step outside and see about these cannibals that I just heard about. Oh,
And
I
as
see
you
some.
get a view of them, make a
Yes.
spirit check with a -1.
-1.
All right. So as you get a good look at these guys, you realize you can definitely tell that there's a lot coming.
Oh God.
What you gonna do?
And there's townsfolk coming too, right? Or do I not hear and see them yet?
You hear people shout in anger and surprise because some of these guys had already made it close to the saloon.
Well, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Do I have a little bit of movement left still?
I believe so. It'll tell you as soon as you start dragging.
Oh, well, I got a lot of movement. Okay.
And you don't have a light source, and it is a almost. Why is the light not going for the moon? I thought I had turned on the moonlight. I did.
Maybe it's a new moon. Maybe it's the wrong time of the month. There's not enough of a moon.
Yep, not enough of a moon to see by.
So what I was
However,
saying is,
you can smell the metal and the blood from directly ahead of you.
so I'm going to run towards them and spend a level of fatigue to try and spook everybody within 12 inches.
All right. Go ahead and throw the spook in the chat. Let's see. There it is. Why did it not go into chat?
I clicked it. Show in chat.
All right. So you take a level of fatigue, and let me drop a 12-inch, or sorry, that's just a large blast template. Oh no. Large is only 3. So I have to draw this by hand.
Sorry.
Nope, that's fine.
Oh god, so it's still going to hit the people in the station, in the house.
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was trying to avoid, but okay. Let's just do it anyway.
All right. So everybody needs to make a spirit test
Sorry, guys.
as you guys feel the chill of the grave wash over you. This guy gets...
Okay, where's my character? Let's pull him up.
The good news is the townsfolk made it.
I made it.
Josie definitely made it.
Sorry, I saw that critical fail on the Nosferatu
Yeah,
group roll.
I'm into that.
All right, let's see how many. That's going to be 3/4 of them. Those guys are not affected. So these guys take off as they're panicked. I need to look at... Are they... Nope, they are not fearless. All right. And then... those guys disappear. The rest of them are going to stay. All right. So Living Ben is fine. John is fine. Malcolm is failing currently. Josie is fine. Lucky is fine. And Dead Ben did not need to make the roll because it was his own power. All right. Malcolm, are you going to stand on that failure or?
Yeah, I only have one Benny, and I'll need it to soak eventually. So.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Let me clear out the... Yes. And then clear my targets, and then let's see what happens. All right. So that's going to make you a little hesitant as we go into their turn. And the ones who fled have fled. These guys rush in. You guys hear screaming coming from the bar.
They floated right through the walls.
This one sees you, moves up, as does this one. Well, wait. I got to do these guys one at a time because otherwise the bonuses change. So that first one comes rushing up to you, and he lashes out at you with a claw. Dead Ben.
Dead Ben, that's me.
And he really lashes out at you.
Ow.
Might be re-dead Ben after this.
Oh.
One of those swipes hits with a raise. Why is it targeting? Oh, it targeted Malcolm as well. That was not supposed to happen. All right. So you become shaken from that hit. This one comes rushing around, and it's going to go after John.
Oh, no.
John, you got a feeling this might not end well. One of the swipes hits you, causing a wound as it rakes its claws against you.
You know what? We're going to soak that.
Good.
I don't know why it said I spent 2 bennies, but
You want that
I
extra soak in.
will give you one of those back.
thank you.
And you managed to soak it and not take anything. All right, that takes us to this guy who comes rushing up and around. Why is it doing that? There we go. And he is going to swing his claws at you, going mad.
Oh,
That's going to hurt.
that's going to hurt a
Wow.
lot.
Wow.
The
Wow.
first claw hits you with a raise,
Snickens.
going to cause 2 wounds. Do you wish to attempt to soak that?
You know what? Let's attempt to soak that first one. All right. I
You only take
soaked
1
of them.
wound.
Yep.
The second one is a normal strike, and it doesn't do anything but shake you.
Causes a wound for 2 shaken.
Yep.
I'm good. I won't soak it.
And the third one is a raise. And it's going to cause another wound as it only
Wow.
shakes you.
E.
This is a deadly adventure.
And I am out of bennies now.
All right. And you did not succeed.
Nope.
You are reeling from the blows as the blood splatters all around you as these 2 things just tear into you. This one is
Cannonballs.
going to join up against Dead Ben, and it tries to claw him. And it's going to hit twice with normal claws. The first claw does no damage. The second
that.
claw
I like that. Ooh.
is going to hurt. Causes 2 wounds. Do you want to try and soak that?
2 wounds. Yeah, I probably should. Huh?
All right. Click on that soak vigor roll button there.
Recommended.
Soak vigor. Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
So you still take the 2 wounds. And then this guy, he's going to come rushing up.
Why are they so mean?
Because they hungry.
Yeah. I'll take a sandwich like that.
Oh.
A raise and a hit. So the raise, as it just comes in and it just rips into you.
I picked a wrong day to.
So I have to soak that, right?
You don't have to.
You don't
You
have
don't have to soak it at all.
Don't forget, you do have conviction to use if you would like to add to that.
So how do I do conviction and then soak it?
Yes.
All right. So click on the ace button down here, the D6 button, and then roll, and then I will add it onto your total.
Hey.
You think a 1 is going to do?
First,
Where is your vigor check?
coming up.
He rolled a 2.
Okay.
Oh, God.
As he goes down,
Ah.
the good news is why is it not showing the big thing there? All right. So he hits the ground, and this one comes rushing up and hops down on top of him. And let's see, John, you can see it.
Oh, hi.
Hops down and it grabs him. And it latches onto his neck and seems to try and take a big old gulp of his blood. And then it leans back and just starts spitting and spewing the blood back out.
That's right. I am not delicious.
Deputy
Speak for yourself.
Parrish, he is going to get a spirit test with the -1. Let's see how he does. He is not doing well here. Let's see what happens to him. He is shaken, so he is going to attempt to break his shaken with a second spirit test. And he is going to succeed, but because he had to spend the action to do it, he's just kind of standing there shaking in his boots. He is terrified of these things. And that takes us to Josie. And Josie had a question for me. And Josie, the answer is yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, but I could do that at the end of my turn, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, because she's gonna first try to shoot one of them that just, attacked John.
Yep. And as you're looking at them, if you want to make an occult check, you can try and identify them, but that would be an actual action. So you'd have to declare more than one action.
No, I'm just gonna freaking shoot them. Well, no, because then it would help to know their weaknesses. Okay, I'm gonna, but choices.
Just
No, I'm
pick
just gonna
one
go
and
shoot
go.
I'm just gonna pick one and go. I'm unskilled anyway, so the chance of me succeeding, I'm just gonna shoot the damn thing.
Okay. Oh, there's an ace. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Screw that thing in particular.
You hit that sucker and you hit it hard, and you're certain that you should have wounded it. But as it staggers back, you see that while the bullet went in, it didn't seem to do much more than just punch into his skin.
Fuck.
That'll take us to Living Ben.
Well, I was gonna go and use my card.
Oh,
before the end of the term. Don't forget.
Go ahead and hit play on that card.
Alrighty.
And
so
are you going
to? I'm going to take the card that Mike used out of the graveyard and get us another round of mob.
All right. So I will do this.
Yes. More meat for the Nosferatu.
If we're going down, the whole town is.
Well, damn it.
We're heroes, because that's what heroes do.
I don't know why it is pasting completely in a different place from where I am trying to send these people. So I'll move them up there. And you guys hear another mob coming in. I want to thank you for that.
Who, me?
Yep. All right.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we probably just have like everyone trying to kill us.
Okay.
Oh, are they all going to turn? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
James never lets those actually be allies.
You know what's funny is this is the one time that I do. I am letting them be allies.
Oh, look at that. See, we got some sort of boon. I don't think it's going to last because apparently my bullets don't do shit.
Suck it, Wubbin. I don't know if you're watching.
Oh, all right. I take a stance and I go into monkey styles, my free action. And then I cry out, Suju, in which you see me speed up. All of a sudden,
that should have been gone. There we go.
And I'm going
remove
to
the persuasion boost. So you're casting boost on yourself?
I'm casting speed on myself.
Okay.
Slow speed.
Go ahead and make the casting. So the way you do that is from your character sheet, just click on the sloth speed and it should appear in the chat.
Okay, and just do my focus.
And are you only the one action?
Hmm?
Are you only doing the one action of casting sloth speed?
I'm going to go in and do a athletics check versus every adjacent thing that's next to my posse member.
Okay, so you're going to move out as well.
Yep, I'm going to move out as well.
Okay, so before you roll, whoops, click on that button there. Select 2 actions under the multi-action choice. And then scroll down and click set and then roll.
Set and then roll. Where's set? Let's look at the bottom of the page. Okay. That's counts as a fail.
Currently, it is a failure, yes.
Okay, that's many.
Oh, there we go. That is a raise.
Okay.
So let me apply that. Sloth speed is going to be doubles your movement, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Monkey
Let me
style reduced it by 2.
Monkey style increases it by 2?
No, decreases it by 2.
Okay. So I'm going to write a quick little pace -2 add, and then
Oh, I didn't want that.
And +2 berry.
speed two, and pace is, what's your current pace
My current pace
before with the monkey style?
with pace with monkey style reduces to 4.
Okay, so that'll add 4. All right, I got all the effects on you now.
Okay, and my run die is automatically doubling.
Okay, so on your character sheet, you said your run die doubles.
Yep.
Yes, that is. I don't roll it. It's just 12 now.
Oh, you don't roll it. Okay, so
Yeah.
you add 12 onto the 8, so you can move up to 20.
Correct.
Go ahead and drag your character to where you want to move to.
Okay.
With no penalty to run because of the raise.
Correct. Okay, I want to. Is it possible for me to get over here?
Over to here?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an athletics test, and versus all adjacent foes. Also, I reduced my multi-action penalty by 2.
Oh, the speed does?
Yes.
Okay. So you have no penalties going into this, and you're making an athletics check against both of those, or an athletics test. What are you trying to do to them?
What's happening is that it's an athletics test, so each test versus me, and whatever the failure of a test is.
Okay. Go ahead and make that test.
Okay. This is versus index. Let's do it.
And they get to resist with athletics, correct?
They get to resist with dex. Not dex, excuse me, agility.
Agility? Okay.
Agility. Okay. Keep hitting C. My character doesn't come back. What's up?
Select your token.
All right.
And then try it.
No. Okay. Let's do this then.
All right. So their target number is 10. And the first one fails. The second one is also going to fail. What are you going? You got raises on them both. So
Nice.
distracted and
Whatever.
vulnerable.
Yep, that's it. Both of them.
All right.
As I'm slapping them and weaving in between them.
Lucky.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I'll start off by declaring 2 attacks.
Okay. 2 actions.
Yeah, 2 actions. And I will target this weaker Nosferatu first.
Quick caveat back to that. Do you want them distracted or vulnerable? And then instead of both, it's shaken on the test with the raise.
Shake them.
Right. You pick distracted or vulnerable. The raise makes them shaken on top of that.
On top of that. Okay.
Yeah. So you pick which one, distracted or vulnerable.
Let's make them distracted.
There we go.
All right.
Alright, and then I will make my rolls. That for my first roll, so I'll Benny it. Alright. Still nothing out of it, though. Alright. I will make my second attack.
Okay.
I'll target the same...
Yep.
Same one, and let's roll.
That's a
There
hit.
we go.
There we go. There we don't go.
And it just kind of doesn't punch through. The bullet flattens on his chest.
I will continue through to get a better... Oh, that is a lot.
I don't like the sound of that.
All right. And I forgot to have you make your fear check. So go ahead and make that fear check with it's a spirit roll at -1.
-1.
Let's see if he fails.
I think I'm guaranteed to fail.
Ooh.
Ah. You're going to be distracted. So yeah, neither of those would have hit. Oh, that was not supposed to happen to Ben, but that's okay. I forgot to untarget. Okay, so from there, we go to the townsfolk. And you guys hear lots and lots of gunfire, and one guy is going to attempt one of these. He's trying to identify what they are. He does not. And let's see if the townsfolk get lucky. As they try. Holy cow.
Okay.
Townsfolk know some shit.
One of the townsfolk screams out, "It's a vampire! Shoot it in the heart!" However, you guys hear lots of gunfire and not a whole lot of difference. That'll take us to Malcolm. Gonna try and break that frightened condition there.
No, I'm going to fail my spirit check for the fear.
All right. Let me get this guy. Target. Oops. Keep holding the wrong button to target. And that is going to make you shaken. So you can attempt to break that shaken.
Sure. Well, I do get a +2 to this one, right?
Yep. It'll add it automatically. Or it
doesn't?
should.
Okay. It didn't.
That's okay. You still passed. So that removes your shaken. And what are you going to do?
That was my action, right?
No, because that would have all happened at the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, removing shaken is no longer an action.
Oh, okay. I am going to draw both my pistols. I am going to make an attack with each. I am going to try to shoot them both in the heart. I will not take a -2 because I have 2 gun kit.
Correct. So what you will have to do, though, is once you get that first one up there.
Yep.
Click on that gray box that says no action selected. And why does it not have? Oh, wait, no. Click on the weapon, not just shooting.
Click. Oh, all right. So start
There
with
we
that
go.
one.
So you click on that gray box and then select called shot head hands because it's the same penalty.
Okay.
And that'll go for both of your rolls if you're trying to shoot them in the heart.
All right.
Oh.
And then I do that again.
Hold on just a second. I need to go back. It did not take the penalty off.
What penalty?
The called shot penalty. So that first one is going to be a miss because the called shot penalty did not apply.
Oh, okay.
And go ahead and do your second one. So once you have the called shot penalty selected and scroll down and hit set or roll, your choice. There we go. That one is also going to be a miss.
The dice have turned.
And that'll take us into the next round. Let's see who goes first. Oh, Malcolm comes up with the Black Joker, getting a +2 to all actions this round, and everybody got a Benny from him.
Yeah, but I have to draw 2 and take the lower.
Joker bypasses that.
Okay.
Yep.
Shut up, man.
The Joker is the one exception to that. So,
all right. So what is Malcolm going to do?
Same thing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
With the +2, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oh, that did not have him targeted.
Oh, I didn't target him. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Your total was 13 versus his toughness of... His toughness is
4.
9. That is still a raise.
Still 2, yeah.
As your first shot hits this guy in the heart, he kind of stiffens up and then he just crumbles to dust. Your second shot, if you hold Alt and click on your target, that'll automatically apply everything against it.
Doesn't look like it did.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a raise. Go ahead and click that +D6 button.
+D6.
As he also crumbles into dust. And do you wish to move at all?
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
Game's paused.
Oh, bad. Click drag. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And as you get up to there, you can see that there are more standing over the currently unmoving body of dead Ben. And that will take us to Josie. Josie, how many actions would you like to do?
Okay. Let me see. Did I notice that the shot in the heart ended up killing it?
Oh yeah, it was very clear that that's what took him down.
Okay, she's gonna move forward then, and oh, that's a lot of them over there. Okay. And she's gonna try to shoot one of those in the heart.
Ignore that. I was not supposed to place.
And I'm just gonna do one action.
Thank you.
All right, so targeting, calling your shot, use the -4 called shot penalty.
Oh,
And right
yes,
now,
okay.
that's a big ol' miss.
That's a
I'm gonna
-1.
Benny it.
And it is from a miss.
Still
It did not
miss.
have.
Yeah, the
You didn't have the
-4. I
-4.
forgot. Yeah,
That's a
so it
1.
was a miss.
You still got a Benny.
I'm gonna save that for if I need a soak. Or hope to God we get another Joker. Nope. You're not gonna goat me into it.
All right, living Ben.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cry out the Chinese word for Zajoy, parry. And let's use my special powers. This is the collection. And yep. And my other action is going to be to go up and attack the closest undead.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, sorry, Ben. There can be only one. Okay.
There can be only none.
One Ben.
There is currently only one Ben. All right, so you succeed at the deflection.
All right.
Now, I will remember
extra -2 to
to.
be hit.
Yep.
Run over here and clap Choi right to the face.
Are you calling your shot?
No, not calling the shot. Just hitting the body.
Okay, just hitting him.
Yep. Okay, target him, and let's fight.
Hold Alt and click on the target, so that way it'll select the target before you.
I believe I got him.
Okay. As you successfully punch him, oh, you didn't use your weapon. So what I do, you're punching him,
Yes, unarmed.
or are you using the flail?
I'm going to use the flail. Excuse
Okay.
me.
So go ahead and click the raise damage button there.
Okay. Where's that?
Oh. It's the plus D6.
Plus D6. Okay.
Mhm. There in the chat.
Yep.
I don't know why it did that.
I think he rolled it like he would have his conviction.
Right.
Oh, no. So on the box, why is it not letting me? Okay, so the box there, not the gray box, but down below it, you see the D6 with the plus next to it?
Yes.
Click on that.
Brad. Let's see what we got.
I don't think I used my flail, but okay.
I thought that's what you said.
Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. It does the same damage as your fist.
It does? Okay.
Yep. Is the button not working for you?
I don't think I'm trying. Clicking.
There we
There
go.
it goes. All right. So you shake him. Once again, it seems like it doesn't have any other effect other than just kind of knocking him around a bit.
Correct.
All right. That'll bring us to Deputy Parrish, who saw what happened, and he is going to make a fear check to see if he can pull himself together.
Oh, and I'm going to step back once he's shaking.
Okay. Just taking a step back.
Yep.
And everything went tits up for me. He failed, so he is still kind of hiding there in the corner. And that'll take us to John.
All right, let's try to break this shaken, which I do. Wounded, battered, bruised. These things are now vampires. So I'm going to step forward with my light. Actually, I don't need to even go that far. Go back to there. And I'm going to attempt to make a deal with the devil. We're going to go for a burst with the trappings of wooden spikes that will have bonus damage plus selective to not throw undead Ben to the death. So I need 5 for this. And you know what? We're going to re-roll that gambling roll with card sharp. And oh no. Well, I got ace. I didn't even get ace high. I got no pairs. I got nothing.
Nope.
So we'll make this spell casting roll at a -5. On top of all my other penalties. Lovely.
Let's see what happens.
Right? Stranger things have happened.
Oh, there's an ace. There's another
There's 2.
ace.
So that is a success. For burst, which I'll just cast bolt just to have it out and click the raise damage. I didn't get my cone. Let me pop that out here real quick. Sorry. I didn't expect to get this far. Why is my cone? There we go.
What kind of damage are you causing?
Wooden piercing damage. I heard vampires and went with the stake 'em. Everybody knows you stake vampires.
Does it have a called shot? Because that's what it's going to be.
It does not.
Okay. So, because I
this is
assume you're
just
trying to aim.
Burst.
Right.
No, this is literally just the burst
Okay.
power.
All right.
No aiming involved. This is spray and pray of just basically a whole bunch of wooden stakes. And Dead Ben is not getting hit. But he was selected anyway. So ignore that damage to him.
All right. And I'm going to roll on a 1. That one that got wounded actually took it in the heart.
No.
He does not. So he is just shaken.
But that would be his second shaken.
He can only take 1 shaken.
Motherfuckery. Take that, you vampire cannibals!
All right. From
And
there,
that is my turn.
it goes to the townsfolk. And one in particular, he's the one who really only has a shot at it. He is going to why is his shotgun not got shooting as its skill?
I blame the person who loaded the module.
Actually, there's been a lot of errors with weapons lately in the Deadlands modules. They're working on fixing them.
How dare
All
them.
right. Let me clear that and try that again. So he is going to fire double barrel slug. Shooting slug, called shot. And he is really the only one that has a shot at this from all of those guys. And he is going to give it a shot. He has got one more, so he really wants to not be taken by these things. And he is just going to flat miss. That'll take us to these guys who you guys hear screaming. And those guys get taken. And at this point, you guys can hear the train whistle start blowing. All right. To these guys. And those guys. So all right. That takes us to Lucky.
Well, the poor Shaken didn't get to do nothing.
Oh, that's right. Let me do their spirit checks real quick. Oh, let me back that up because one of them made it. So this guy is no longer shaken and he is angry and he rushes forward. Damn it. I keep hitting space instead of alt. And he is going to try and claw Mr. Living Ben.
How did he break Shaken when he rolled a 1?
Oh, you're right. Let me back him up. I saw the 6 and read off that. That's my bad. I will get rid of this.
So he is Living Ben alone.
This guy gets his spirit check. He is going to break Shaken.
Yeah, he does.
I can only white hat rules lawyer when it actually works.
Okay. Well, I've got a parry at 8, and he's -2 to hit. Monkey step.
All right.
Mother.
Hold on. I still got to put the -3 on.
Oh, okay.
And that turns it into big old misses. This guy, it's a spirit test to see if he breaks a Shaken. He does not. And the last guy gets his spirit test to see if he breaks the Shaken. He does. And he is going to come moving on up. And since Ben is the one in his way, all right, and they have a -3.
+1 for gang up.
Ooh, I am so glad that I moved back behind Living Ben.
And as he swipes wildly, he misses. And then
My defensive style looks lot like the Macarena.
Great. Now that's going to be stuck in my head for the next 5 years.
Imagine martial artists just doing the Macarena and getting pissed.
All right. Now it is Lucky's turn. Because when I moved things around, I saw a group that I had missed.
All right. And am I still distracted?
Till the end of this next turn, yeah. Until the end of this turn, yes.
All right. I will target this guy with a called shot.
Okay. He does have a light cover, so the -2 cover. You only doing one called shot?
I'll move to a better angle. And I'm only going to do one just to maximize the chance to hit.
Okay.
All right.
And thanks to all of your penalties, that is going to be a miss.
Why is the target number 7 instead of 4?
That is a good question. Let me change that. So that turns it into a success. Go ahead and roll the damage. I don't know why it should. He might be just a little too close.
Ooh.
And it took its parry. As this one crumbles into dust, that'll take us to top of round 4. John?
All right. Well, am I able to move away from this one without getting attacked?
Nope. It is close enough that it can hit you.
Well, then, in that case, we are going to bolt him. We are going to bolt. We are going to...
I see the Lucky's in effect of rolling the lowest in all encounters so far.
Right. We'll make it AP2. We will bump the damage. And that is it.
Are you calling your shot?
There is no option to call shot on spellcasting.
I think you can as long as you want to take the -4.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you can take the -4 to make the called shot.
Yeah, I'm already taking a lot of penalties with just being super wounded, so I'm just gonna roll it and hope the AP does what it's supposed to.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll that raise damage.
All right, we'll need to add another D6 on top of this, so add a D6. All right.
And you shake it.
AP2, yep. Just a shake.
All right. That'll take us to...
Oh, since it's shaken,
you can move.
I limp my happy butt back this way. And then I would like to move my light right there.
Okay, let me create an actor for that. I think... Nope, no actor there. All right. So I will create one.
Just so my comrades can see the things.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to appear up there. There we go. And And then I remove the light from you.
Yep. I want
And I made the
everybody
light
to be
too
able to
bright
see
on
them.
him. It's supposed to be 6 and 3. There we go. And as that light appears there, I think Ben is really the only one who can. Nope. Ben and Lucky are the only ones who can see that there's more of them down here, and they have townsfolk, and they're running back to the train. All right. I'm going to change the opacity. There we go. And that takes us to Living Ben.
All right. So I take it all three of these are shaken.
All the ones that you can currently see, except for the guys down here, are all shaken.
Okay. And are they departing?
The ones with the townsfolk are, yes.
But these aren't.
Not at the moment because they are still shaken.
Okay.
They want to try and get some food.
Ah, let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get adjacent. Can I get? Oh no, can't do it on StreamYard. I can do it in here. Okay. There's my Foundry tabletop. All right. Is it possible for me to get there?
Absolutely, it is. And
Okay.
you realize there are a bunch of them down here.
Yes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the athletics check to test versus all these guys' decks as my first action. My next action is to take a flail and try to jab its edge through the heart of this one to the one outside the 4.
Okay. So this guy here?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make that agility test.
Okay. So let's use my athletic skill.
Or athletics test. Sorry. There's an ace for a total of 9.
Yep. And each of them have to test.
He is, let's see, that's a 5. So that's going to be a raise. Do you want him distracted or vulnerable?
Go ahead and make him distracted.
Okay.
And he's shaking.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, he sure is.
See more of them raises.
All right. Second guy. He attempts to resist. He is. Let's see. That's a 9 versus the 10. So do you want him distracted or vulnerable?
Distracted.
Okay. But he is not shaken.
Nope.
Third guy.
Shit. He's just fine.
He is just fine. He just looks angry.
Mm-hmm.
And the last guy, he is going to be distracted.
Distracted and shaken.
And shaken. All right. So hold Alt and click on the one that you're going to do the called shot on.
Okay. You Snuggles. All right. Choose him.
Weapon to do the attack. Click on that gray area and then called shot, header hands, and then scroll to the bottom and click set. And then roll.
No.
That is going to be a miss because his parry is much higher than, and I don't think it had him selected.
Okay. I don't think I had it selected either. I tried.
There we go. I've got you selected on him now. All right, so that is going to be a miss unless you want to Benny it.
No, I'm not going to Benny it.
Okay. That'll take us to their turn. So this guy here, he is going to attempt to break his shaken.
At a -2, I'll take it.
You know what? I haven't spent a single one tonight.
Damn it.
And then he is going to try and go to town on you.
Okay.
And I'm going to add the modifiers of, let's see, it's -3 for the deflection as well as your monkey style.
Yep. My monkey style just gives me +2 parry. It doesn't affect him whatsoever.
Okay.
And the deflection spell gives me a -2.
All right. That improves his odds slightly. So he's going to miss. Then we're going to go to this guy who is also going to try. I'm just going to click on here. And since it's only a -2, I'm going to go, we're going to give him, whoops. I'm going to give him that penalty. So that way I don't have to keep clicking at the bottom. Those guys are going to miss. This guy is going to try and break his shaken first. And as he attempts, he is indeed, did it take off? Yep, it took off the status penalty. And then he is going to try. Oh, one of them got through.
What, it was -2?
He's got a -4 total right now, but he's got a gang up of +4.
Oh, okay. Shaken can add?
I forgot to take his shaken off.
Okay.
Because that's the guy who's attacking. He's the one who had the shaken.
Right.
All right. And he shakes you.
Okay.
And then last but not least, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3 of them have gone. So this guy here, he is not distracted, nor is he shaken, but he does have the penalty because of deflection. And that should have only rerolled one of them, so I'm only going to take the top one, which is a miss.
All right.
Then this guy. He is going to scoot in closer, and he is going to try and bite you. Let's see if he gets, one of those is really going to go big.
Okay.
And that is going to be 2 wounds. Would you like to try and soak that?
I'd like to try and soak it with a little bit of conviction.
Click on the conviction first.
Okay.
And then go ahead and click that soak button. The one, that was the wrong place that I clicked, but that's okay. All right, so you managed to remove both wounds and the shaken condition. Then we go to this guy up here. He is going to attempt to break his shaken. He is going to succeed.
Damn.
So he comes rushing forward and he gets right in Josie's face. And he is going to try and have her for lunch.
I think he is. I think he is.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh.
As his first claw swipe strikes, he hits you for 2 wounds. Do you wish to try and soak that?
Yes. That's why I kept that
Look
penny.
at that. Look at that.
All right. So that first one does nothing to you. The second one.
Fuck.
You have no bennies left.
Nope.
And then his third one is the raise.
Jesus.
Ow.
And
Ah,
Josie,
R.I.P.
click on that roll incapacitation. Let's see if you're going to stay in the fight.
No.
All right. It was not a critical failure, so you're only bleeding out. And it's going to apply the slow condition to you. So if somebody can get you back up
Okay.
before you go next.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Um,
Then we go to
I just would like to take a moment and thank John Goff for writing this.
Oh, wait,
lovely...
you're right. You're right. I almost forgot.
That's the man himself. Goff, a verb.
This guy, you know what? Let's go ahead and break his shaken. Because it's not a golf adventure until you get full on golfed. As he comes rushing up to Lucky. And he is going to try and claw Lucky.
Ooh.
Lucky is not going to be lucky, as the first one does a wound. Do you wish to try and soak that single wound?
Let's see. I got 3 vennies. I may as well work through them. Yeah.
You successfully stop that first wound. Then there's the raise hit. That is also going to cause a wound. And you managed to stop that one. And then the third hit.
Maybe Lucky isn't a misnomer on the character.
Does not actually punch through. But Lucky, you just realized you may not be so lucky as you hear something from behind you.
Oh, hell.
Flashing out of the darkness.
Oh.
And he hits you 3 times. The first one does no damage. The second one is going to be on a raise. That takes you. The third one is also on a raise. And this one might sting a bit. That's going to be 2 wounds. You still have a single Benny. Do you want to try and... Yep, there it goes. Look at
got
that.
it.
Oh. Lucky is staying in the fight.
How the
Then we
heck
got-
you're supposed to be unlucky?
This guy here,
He's been getting rolls.
he's going to try and break his shaken.
Who's heavy breathing into their microphone?
He is still shaken. So you know what? I'm gonna pop that. And he is going to step forward. Oh. And we got breathing in the mic.
I don't know who's heavy breathing in their microphone, but
I have
stop
no
it.
idea. My mic's in the camera.
All right. This guy here comes forward and he drops down on Josie and latches on.
No.
You have officially been Goff.
As he does, I need Josie to... Oh, he is just biting. So that is going to be an automatic death wound.
All right.
Well,
It's 2 down. Three if you count internet. All right, mic check, everybody. Whoever keeps breathing into the microphone.
it's not me.
Yeah, it's really
My
loud.
mic
It's
or
not
mine's
me.
muted.
Not me.
All right. Let's see. I still have more guys to go.
Mhm.
Because there were a lot of them.
Oh,
And
gee.
one of them steps out from there.
Oh, it's my turn to get goffed because I have 0 bennies left.
He is going to try and grab you. So this is
Oh.
going to be an opposed athletics check.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at that.
Oh, he's only got a 4. Go ahead and make yours.
That's a fail.
He has a hold of you, and that is going to be his action as you are now. Let's see. You would just be entangled, which is this guy here. Another one comes out, and now that you're entangled, he is going to bite. He cannot improve frenzy with that. So he is just trying to bite.
Oh, he gets a raise.
And you are incapacitated, and it did not throw up the thing. So go ahead and make a vigor check for me. All right. That is not a critical failure as you go down. And hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really, really glad that I put that idea in John Goff's head to say that for us. I had a feeling this game would go this way.
It is Night Train.
It is Night Train.
All right. This guy comes running up and he does not know. So he is just going to try and claw Malcolm. First one hits with a raise. For 2 wounds, does Malcolm wish to try and soak that? Can Malcolm soak that? Yes, he can. He stops one of the 2. And these guys are just moving up.
You didn't roll the second hit.
Oh, thank you. Second one is a normal. And that'll just be a shaken result, which is another wound. And
No longer shaken. All right.
there we go. That's going to take us to Deputy Parrish, who is still trying to break himself of this fear.
Don't be a hero, deputy.
Oh, he's not. Malcolm.
Start with the guy who just decided to have me for lunch.
This guy right here.
Yep. That guy. That I just untargeted.
I can't see if he's if you have him targeted or not.
I do. I untargeted when I clicked on him.
There we go. Get him back to where he was.
So I'll make sure. Oh.
Yep, there you go.
That's a miss.
And you're offhand, because this is
Yep.
going against his parry.
Oh, that's right, because I'm standing next to him.
And that's also a miss. All right. Do you wish to move, or are you just going to stay there?
Yeah, I want to go back in here.
Okay. He is going to get a free attack on you. The whole breaking melee. Oh, only the first one's going to count because he can't use frenzy on it. That's just a normal hit, which will shake you as you're going by. Lucky. You're not feeling so lucky at the moment.
No, I am not.
Damn.
Let's try and see if I could break through this. I'm going to make 2 actions. And
Oh.
call shot.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Nice. Go ahead and roll that raise damage. But because you called it to his heart, he crumbles into dust. And your second action.
Second action is,
Oh, there should have been
I
a dim
guess-
penalty there, but that's okay. You rolled incredibly high.
Then I'm going to aim for that heart.
That one is going to be a miss. And you have no
I
bennies.
am going to try and get out of here.
Actually, as you do, you get stopped as you run into something back here. And the one that you were running away from gets a swipe at you. Let's see here. There we go. Set and roll. As he just rocks your world, causing a wound and making you shaken. But there's definitely another one that you ran into literally just to the west of you, which is up on this map. And that takes us to the end of the round. And going into round 5, Lucky, you are up
All right.
on King of Hearts.
yes.
You are no longer shaken and may act normally. What you gonna do?
Well, I have 1 shot remaining. Let's make use of it with the called shot. And I'll do 2 actions as well with this.
Okay.
That's
That is going to be a miss. Your second shot.
Well,
I think you only had one bullet left in the chamber.
Yep. Drop the gun and I'll pull out my Winchester.
Okay.
Which
And
that's a free
that-
action,
that-
so you still have your other action.
You do still have your other action.
Yes. I will aim and shoot.
And that is going to be a miss as well. Do you wish to move?
Gonna have to. I can't move past them, can I?
Not without an action to do an athletics check.
All right.
Because it sounds like they are packed in tight behind, going to the west, which would be up this way.
I am currently stuck for the turn.
Okay. The deputy. Is he finally going to break? He doesn't. And he saw you guys shooting for the heart, so he moves up. He's got his scattered double barrel shotgun. He is going to make it a called shot And he has buckshot. This is going to be buckshot short.
I'm glad I did not shoot the deputy.
He is going to miss. And that takes us to them. And let's see. These guys are going to shuffle. So he shuffles to there. Oh, their distraction is gone because they had their turn. All right. So down here at Living Ben, the first one is going to try and claw him.
Yep.
Let's add that extra penalty on. Not sure why it did the frenzy. I turned it off. But no, I didn't. He did hit you twice.
How did he hit me twice?
How does his parry 2?
Huh?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
parry.
my parry's 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, let me start over. I see what happened. I had multiple people targeted.
Ah.
Okay.
So let's try that again. All right. 2 actions. Set and roll. Only one of them connects instead of 2. And that is going to shake. Next guy. Is they're all trying to get rid of you. 2 claws hit. The first one
Okay.
is going to cause a wound.
All right.
Then the second one is not going to cause a wound. This guy's turn. He is going to try and go to town. Oh. So, trait die 1, trait die 1. I need to roll for 2 crit. Sorry. Need to roll for that second crit fail check. Did not crit fail. Okay, so the one that hit was a raise. And Living Ben is not feeling so hot.
Nope.
We go to this guy. Dice are liking me at the moment.
I mean, when you're rolling 900 of them, law of averages.
Yeah.
And
let's see what happens there. Go ahead and click that roll incapacitation vigor check. All right. You just got hit in the jimmy.
Ooh. So that's incapacitated to healing?
oh my.
God?
I mean, if you live, you might not have much to live for after that, but
Yeah, this is where the vow of chastity comes in.
Back up here.
You don't turn in the bottles, you don't get the deposit.
Wait.
back. But
This guy down here, sorry, because he's still left. He is going to leap on and he is going to drain. As long as he makes his fighting check or his athletics check to grab, he does. And Living Ben is no longer Living Ben. He is now also Dead Ben as he gets drained.
Dead Ben 2.
Now up to this guy.
Dead Ben and Dead Ben.
It's re-dead Ben and newly dead Ben.
All right. This guy
And now it's Lucky's turn.
It's Lucky's turn, and Lucky.
Do we even need to go through all?
Well, he might survive through bad rolls.
You might.
He's not going to survive through bad rolls.
No.
No, he's not.
No, I think it's his time.
And,
Alright.
and we'll see what happens to him. Oh, his arm is just destroyed, and the other guy is going to hop on him.
Go
Oh,
Team
you know what I
Slurpee.
forgot to play for you guys? Oh, he did not succeed at hopping on, so there's a chance if it comes around to Lucky again that he just lays there. All right. Only one of you still stand.
You can do it.
I'm going to give him
first
the guy in the jail cell. Take him. Let me go. And they'll give you $14.
I mean, you also aren't their favorite food source. So.
That's true.
Oh,
Oh,
All right. The first one,
How is that 5 a hit?
because your parry is
7.
How is that? Oh, wait.
you have Lucky selected, I think.
I do. So let me start that over. See, it's supposed to clear.
Well, I
target,
mean,
but it
the
doesn't always
2
work.
hits are going to kill me anyways. I mean, let's
There we
be
go.
honest.
well, it's just
Oh, well, never mind.
This guy shatters the glass and comes in. He sees a tasty target in the deputy.
that old Murder McGee's happy he's in the jail cell now.
Oh, he's not going to be.
Here's the term ducks in a barrel.
Oh. The deputy is holding strong. And then the other damage to the deputy is going to be a wound as well. He's going to spend his last Benny trying to soak it. And he does. The next guy, he's going to come in. And there's a person in his way between him and the living targets. Let's see how he does. Damn it. Which parry did it use?
Not
It
mine.
used
Yep. So let's do that again. All right. So the first of the 2 hits is just going to shake you, which is going to be another wound. The second one. Oh, there we go. You are not doing so hot. And this guy's coming in the window, going after the deputy.
Oh, well.
Oh, that wasn't good.
well, the deputy's luck just ended.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that was not supposed to go on Malcolm, so I don't have to click on that. And then the second hit
I just think James is enjoying
does nothing. I always enjoy this, except
Yes.
for a
just
shaken.
the inevitable plunge towards the TPK.
All right. These guys come piling in.
You know, we would have been just fine if the Blessed had managed to stick around.
I mean, Candace, if you were watching, I think this is kind of your fault.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
100%.
Well, I wanted to take a chance on initiative because my next goal was to kite them away.
All right. And that takes us. Whoops. No, he's dead. Malcolm.
I am shaken.
There you go.
I'm not shaken. Right.
The good news is you're pretty sure these guys won't eat you.
Yeah.
They'll just knock you down.
You know what? I'm just going to go sit down. I just point at the door and go sit down.
As you step away, trying to go sit down, they will take their free attacks.
Well, they don't get frenzy on.
Oh, no, they
Attack
don't.
of opportunity.
So that one is actually a miss. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. This guy. Turn it off. Oh, he's going to hit. And as you're stepping away, you go down. And at this point, is it? It's just luck. No, it's.
We all just got goffed. The chat, us, our characters.
Well,
all that's left is the tears.
At least two of us will live to see another day.
Welcome to the night train.
Yeah.
Welcome once more to the night train. I am glad to see that even under the more forgiving Savage Worlds Adventure Edition rules compared to the Deadlands Classic rules that it was originally written for, it is still as deadly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Pinnacle, for letting us run this on Halloween.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pinnacle. We love you guys. I mean, clearly, because we run all of your games for our shows. And thanks, everyone, for watching. It has been a great, great night. I, at least, have had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It's good.
I had fun. Lucky did not.
I want to thank our special guests, Eric from Norse Foundry and Alan Blount. Thank you guys for showing up. And Candace, if you are watching, thank you very much. I know you had internet troubles, and I'm sorry that you had to drop out, but we will definitely want to get you back for another show. Hopefully with less internet troubles. For those of you out there who may want to support us, check out our website at knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com. Excuse me. Also, we do have a Patreon, which the link is scrolling down at the bottom of the screen right now. So if you'd like to support us, head over to the Patreon, throw a few bucks at us every month. It'll really help with production value of the shows. Last but not least, all of the maps that you've seen, once I talk with Pinnacle and see if I get permission to release them as unofficial, I will release them. Otherwise, they will have to stay in my vault. But I made them on Arkenforge. You can head over to arkenforge.com, put in the code KOTSDT, and you get $5 off a copy of the program. And more importantly, if you want to help Eric out, Eric is a great guy. Everybody Eric works with is a great guy over at Norse Foundry. Head on over to Norse Foundry, pick up a set of dice from them. Same coupon code KOTSDT, and that'll knock up, I think it's 10% off of your total order, so you can buy more from them. Once again, thanks everybody for watching, and just as one last reminder, I love that.
Also, thanks for special guest Zach Kreitler, since he didn't want
to
thank
Zach. I apologize.
He's not like the guy who wrote our entrance music or anything. Jesus.
Right? I apologize, Zach. I didn't mean to forget you. I really didn't.
Thank you,
All
Zach.
right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye, guys.